Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss the case of Principal Commissioner of Income Tax versus EMC Limited. This case has been reported in 450 ITR at page number 691 and the matter has been decided by Calcutta High Court. This case is related to the assessment year 14-15, that is relating to the financial year ending 31st March 2014. As all we know that in case of contractors there is a very common problem of retention money. The retention money is the amount which the contractee deducts from the payments of the contractor, and this amount is given to the contractor only at the successful completion of the project. Or in other words, we can say that the right to accrue this amount arises to the contractor only in the year in which the project is successfully completed. In this case, an amount of rupees 142 crore was deducted by the contractee from the payments of the contractor because the project was not completed, and this amount is to be paid to the contractor in the coming years. But as far as the provisions of the TDS are concerned, because the contractee has deducted the TDS on this retention money also, when the assessment was going on of the contractor, the assessing officer was of the view that because the TDS has been deducted, so this amount is to be taken into the income of the assessee. The assessee was pleading that there is no right of the assessee to accrue this income at this financial year, so this amount should not be added to my income. But the assessing officer was not convinced with the submissions of the assessee, so he made the addition. When this matter came to the CIT appeal and the ITAT, both the appellate authorities gave the decision into favor of the assessee by saying that this amount is not the income of the assessee in the financial year 31st March 2014, and it will become the income of the year in which the project will be successfully completed by the contractor, and there will be a right of the assessee to receive this income. Since that stage has not come, so at this particular stage this amount cannot be treated as income of the assessee. ITAT also held that the benefit of TDS can be taken only in the year in which the income for that corresponding retention amount will be taken into income by the assessee. So if the assessee has taken the credit of that TDS into the financial year 31st March 2014, even that is not allowed. So on both the grounds, the ITAT was very clear that the income is to be taken in the year in which the right to receive that income will arise, and when this income will be taken into the income of the assessee, and when this amount will be taken into the income of the assessee, only then the assessee can claim this TDS. The department was not happy with the judgment, so the department went to the High Court, and the High Court also upheld the order of the CIT appeal and the ITAT. Friends, this case is very important for all the contractors because it is a very common problem with them that a lot of retention money is retained by the contractee, and it is the genuine problem of the contractee also that they have to retain this money. But at the same time, this issue also arises that they have to deduct the TDS on that amount, because otherwise there is every possibility of litigation in the case of contractee also, that you have not deducted the TDS on that amount. So in these cases, this case can be very important where the addition has been done by the assessing authorities on the basis of the retention money which is receivable in the books of the contractor and which is payable in the books of the contractee. This will become income of the assessee only when the project is successfully completed, and the right of the contractor or the assessee in this particular case will arise to receive this income. Friends, at the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Principal Commissioner of Income Tax versus EMC Limited, and the judgment has been reported in 450 ITR at page number 691, and the Calcutta High Court has decided this case. Thank you, friends.